What's going on, guys? Blake Hawthorn, Itshisturf, and tonight we're going to be looking at my Yanmar VIO-17 compact excavator. Alright guys, welcome to another episode of Equipment Overload. You can look forward to these videos every Monday night at 6 p.m. Tonight we're going to be looking at our Yanmar excavator VIO-17 compact mini excavator. All right guys, so before we actually jump into the specs on this piece of equipment, I want you to kind of see how my mind works when I actually was leading up to purchasing this piece of equipment. Early on in my business, my brother-in-law has an excavator. It's a 35 series, so it's actually a size larger than the one that we purchased, and I would just sub him out to come out and do all the excavation. When we first got into our first really big pull project, that's when we had to get a 55. This is a larger machine than what he was capable of digging with, so we got out there, got this pull job done, and I thought, okay, so my mind started to think, well, his wasn't large enough, I need this 55. And as we started, figuring out price point and everything like that, it didn't quite make sense, but we knew we needed an excavator still. Luckily, as we started to do the retaining walls around this pull project, that I needed a smaller machine, something smaller even than my brother-in-law's 35. And that's when I found the VIO-17. The great thing about it is I had an area that was 43 inches that I had to squeeze through. And this machine is very compact, but the great thing about it is it has the retractable tracks. So you can literally just flip in the two sides on the blade, fold those in, and then you can retract those tracks anywhere from 49 inches all the way down to 37 inches. And that is great for getting into not only backyards, but just really tight spaces that typically you would not be able to get a piece of equipment to. The cool thing about this machine is it only had 5 hours on it at the time. It was going on being 2 years old. So I started thinking about, well, what kind of discount can I get purchasing this piece of equipment? Will my dealer be able to put the month rental towards the purchase price of this piece of equipment? What will my payments be? What will my interest be? All these things. We started looking into all of that. They would put my rental towards my purchase price. They were going to give me a very healthy discount on the piece of equipment, and I was able to get my payments down to $411 a month. It was a no-brainer because that piece of equipment was not only going to allow for me to be able to get what used to take us a day or days to do, we could get done in a fraction of that time, but also it was going to allow for me to be able to expand the services that I was offering and really take my hardscapes to the next level. I remember the first project that we got onto after this big pull project was a backyard patio install. We just brought back what we call our dynamic duo. That is our SK752 and our Yanmar. We pulled it back there, and what we used to hand dig and do with barrels, I think I had figured in on the quote for like a full day. MJ actually got back there, excavated it out in like 12 minutes. It was insane. We were able to use our ditch witch, get the dirt out to the front. Truly, like I said, it's the dynamic duo. The great thing about this piece of equipment is truly just how versatile it is. Another thing is the weight. So this machine weighs 3,800 pounds roughly, and so I can not only put it on the trailer with my ditch witch, or if I have to, I can pull it with my half-ton pickup over and drop it off at a job for the guys. Another great thing about it is that it can dig to 7 foot 7 inches. Now it does only have a 14.5 horsepower diesel engine, but its digging capabilities are great as long as you're not into solid rock. But what I found when being into the pull industry is that a lot of times when you do hit that rock vein, especially here in Central Arkansas, unfortunately, you gotta go get a jackhammer. And the water features that I've been able to expand into, going from what used to be my typical pondless water feature, now into these ponded features or even swimming pools, it's something that I would not be able to do without one. By having this piece of machine not only allows you to be able to operate with a smaller crew. I used to have like a 3-man crew, then we dropped down to a 2-man crew and doing a lot of these jobs, and it's because you have that piece of equipment. Not only saves your guys back so they're there to work harder the rest of the day, but it just makes everything so much quicker. When things are done quicker, that means more profit and more money in your pocket to not only be able to invest back into your guys, but to be able to invest back into your company. So guys, whether you're lawn care or hardscape, we have some really exciting equipment videos coming out for you. Please leave a comment down below. Like I said, let me know what you want to see. Let me know what your thoughts were on today's video. It really helps me in this channel as we grow, as we shoot more videos, and just take this journey together. But guys, thank you so much for your support. God bless, and we'll see you next week.